Ukraine, you can see what just happened. We just converted everything to your language. I can tell you, I don't know who's been more passionate about this, Byron or me. I feel guilty standing on stage and taking credit for things that took teams of people to build. We had people behind the scenes that really believed in this as well. This is a new category. When I tell you the first time I walked in that Rain office and met Dan Scarpino and Russ Crowley, I knew it was a home for me. I mean it. They were dedicated to wellness prevention platforms. They were dedicated to the energy and time and commitment it was going to take to grow something no one else had done. There is not another company like ours that now has a platform and a business plan where some people are going to be able to walk into wellness clinics and develop the wellness nutritional supplement part of that clinic. We do. I don't know of another company that has a platform that has now been built that can go into an employee group like Walmart and bring in nutritional supplements because there's a program behind it that's attached. We do because of partnerships like the Seed Society. The Seed Society gives us the ability to stand arm's length from Rain and become experts in seed science together. So you guys won't need me as much. You may not need me at all. You're going to be able to know exactly what those seeds do and how they help diseases. If there's something in that platform that we have not done, we need to know so that we can grow that information for your country and for the seed experts, which those seed experts will be you. I can't read your Ukraine, so I'm going to... Here's your board of directors currently. We are adding to this. This is your president. Can you guys go down? Susan Corbo. I actually, just to let you guys know, lived with Susan Corbo for 7 years through college and graduate school. She's like a sister to me. Her mother and dad died while we were living together, so she became like a sister. Susan Corbo is one of the top branding experts in the world. She lives in New York City. She has rolled out brands like Volkswagen and Target, and she's rolling this out throughout the world with us. We also have Michael Hogue, who's a top expert in healthcare, Brian Moore, who's an IT programmer and coder expert, Jeremy Breedlove, who is an investor and founder of multiple companies, and my fiance, as we talked about here. We have John Hayden, who has been a healthcare professional for 30 years. Leah Wright, who some of you guys met, who's a nurse practitioner and is an auditor for payer groups. Alicia Felt, who is over customer service, Dr. Diaz and Dr. Cather, and we have a long list of people we will be adding to this. I have asked for help already from a couple of people here so that we can grow it quickly. I am very thankful to say I've received that commitment, and I think that we will get that commitment in every other country. I'm here to tell you guys this will give you the weapons, just like Immune and Pure and Soul and Core, for you guys to be able to really impact more people. My name was Christina Rom when I was born. I was a daughter. I was a sister. I then became a mother, wife. I went to school. I was a psychologist, then a scientist. Then I worked for a pharmaceutical. I worked for Rain. I also am helping run a society. If you think you don't have time for this, I'm going to tell you, you do. We each have different pieces of our bodies. We have different things we do in life. If you want to never age, you will keep learning. You will keep helping. And as Byra Belka said, you need to give before you're going to receive. So this is something I feel very passionate about. not because I need to be in a society. I've been in societies. Not because I need something else behind my name or for something else for me to do. But because, like Byron said, which is why he's leading with me the board of directors, like Byron said, this is a new category. If we do not prove it and show it, who is going to? And like we talked about earlier here in the Ukraine, it's not always easy to be a leader. There's conflict, people get mad, people argue, you have to decide what to do. But here's one thing I know. If you try every day, if your heart's in the right place, if you are committed and dedicated, you will succeed. And I'm asking you all to work with me and work with the leadership of the society and to work with RAIN, because RAIN is the leader in seed nutrition. And I'm asking us to all do this together. Thank you so much.
Thank you to Dr. Cook. Now please welcome back to the stage, Byron Belka.
So were you surprised? Was it what you were thinking? It wasn't what you were thinking. See, I told you it wasn't. So obviously, this is not going to be the finished looking product, right? This is a sample. So if you guys have seen these samples, or if you have them there locally, if not, you're going to get some. This is just a sample. So obviously, it's going to be rainified, and it will be rainified is what we talked about. But you're going to see that it might taste like it has 8 to 10 grams of sugar in it, right? It doesn't. It doesn't. This is a product, though, that we know is going to boost the immune system. That's why we call it immune. Okay? As we go out there and put a lot of stress on our bodies, not only do we need to, as we're focusing on this weekend, what we've launched with Pure and helping with prebiotics and probiotics, but that's helped certain aspects of the body, but this is another thing that we need to do to do it. Do you think it's going to be hard to get kids to take this? Okay. Hey, but you know what? It does have a lot of vitamin C and zinc, so if you eat it like candy, if you eat like 8 or 10, your stomach hurts. I know. I just kept eating them one day, and I was like, oh. So it does have zinc, and it does have all that type of stuff in there. But I'm excited about this. Thank you so much, Dr. Cook. And then as we're getting ready to really focus, as you see this, which is not RAIN, right? You guys understand the society is not RAIN. And that's why it's important to have this society, because we don't diagnose, prescribe, treat, or cure anything. We don't do any of those things. But there is a lot of research on seeds. And there are going to be studies on things that are in our products, and there are going to be studies on our products by third parties. And it's going to be great as we really roll this out and we can be a part of it. But it's a gorgeous looking site. When you get on there, you're going to see it. You're going to see that it's a community. And guess what? The community isn't just going to be RAIN. There isn't going to be, there's other groups and companies outside of RAIN that are all going to be part of it, that are coming on board, because it's about seeds. It's about nutrition, which is what we're about, and that's why, once again, we wanted to lead that way. So thanks so much, Christina, and hopefully you're going to see, we haven't said it, but it's going to come out pretty soon, okay? I'm not going to tell you when, I'll show you when. Okay, we'll show you when, but it's going to happen. So as you see, we've talked a lot about some of our charity work and what we're doing there. We've talked a lot about science and new products and what we're really doing. Once again, we're acting. We're not just doing. And hopefully you guys always give us the benefit of the doubt that if you don't hear about things, it does not mean that we're not working like crazy behind the scenes. When we come to events like this and you see some of the things that have happened, I mean, there's been a ton of work behind the scenes to get all this stuff ready, put these things in place. Just relationship-wise, setting up relationships, finding and doing research on formulas. It's not like this is the first formula that got put together, you know. There's a lot of things, especially when it comes to the product development, that behind the scenes you don't see that's happening. But we have all this stuff, and now what we need to do is we've talked about the simplicity of our duplication. We need to focus on doing the same thing with our tools, doing the same thing with the ability to get this information to as many people as fast as possible. So I'm excited because the next person that you're going to hear from is somebody who's helping us do that as we put our app together, and they actually flew in from Florida to be able to share some of the new things that we have in the app, how to utilize it, and how to get things going. So, if you want, Mitch, do you want me to intro, or do you want to do it, bud? I'll do it.